Here we are in Chihuahua. This is a couple days before the hunt starts, and this is the beginning of our Chihuahua hunt. And we're on our way up to do a little pre-scouting. Here just saw 3 does running away. We're gonna walk down and take a peek at our salt lick that we put down here 2 weeks ago. We've come out to Goofy Ridge. Spike stand there looking at us.
It's a 2x1.
Oh, it's a 2x1. That way would be hard. We're going to walk down here and see if we can look over the edge. We're looking down into the Iniat Valley. It's beautiful up here. The abominable mule deer. Here we are in our trailer.
Just so I can
Just got back in.
I know, just so that I can
Darby's
buy
cooking.
Iron.
Texas cheeseburger chili. So Darby, what's your opinion of the Texas bacon cheeseburger chili?
It's the best thing that I've ever had since my wife's last meal.
It's good.
How good?
Super meaty.
I'm down here in Iniat, and it's early morning on Wednesday, and I had to drop my chains off to get them welded. I ran off and forgot to get them welded up after I added the links. The Iniat range, the end of it where it comes down and touches Highway 97, and we're seeing the mountains at sunset. Headed back up the Iniat Valley after getting my tire chains fixed. We're headed up Indian Creek, which is actually the Tillicum Road. We made it up quite a ways up here at Gold Hill.
Don't need to.
We're about as far as we can come with all chained up. We're in about a foot of snow, I'd say. Chains are starting to bog down. I think we can turn around here. So it looks like we're probably more like 14 inches of snow. We made it! Woohoo! We're here talking about who gets the first opportunity at a big buck. Really, we're determining a cycle of opportunity. And we think it's going to be done with the almighty deck of cards.
High card or low card?
High card or low card? High card
Why not
takes...
low card?
High card means big buck.
High card means big buck.
Ace high or low?
Oh, get out of here. Opening day of deer season. Are you ready? Ready to shoot the big buck. Opening morning. So I just bumped a big heavy beam 5x5, a 2x2, and a spike 20 minutes into that. I gotta go to the top of that to see if I can find him again. I'm 50 yards from the 5-point, and I got the whole zoo letting them know I'm here. The whole dang forest knows I'm here. Well, I just shot at a nice 5x5 about 10 minutes ago, and I haven't found my arrow. Not absolutely sure I hit him, but I shot up against this bank here, and if I didn't hit him, the arrow would definitely be here, and I can't find it. So I'm going to spend some time here and see what I can find. Otherwise, I'm going to assume I hit him, and I'm going to start tracking him up that way. Well, there he is, my very first buck. Shot him at 71 yards, didn't even know I got him. Hey, Jared? Jared. I got great news, man. I got a 5x5. I'm standing right next to it, man. The guys in the big white pickup. After I shot him and after I talked to you, they looked down and they saw him. I wounded him, and they hollered down. He says, "Your buck's on the ridge." Probably about a 140, 145, but he's that same one. Come down. You gotta come up down this road. You gotta get him out. You can see me right from the road. I'm about 200 plus yards from the road. So I came around that far rocky outcrop over there and waited for 45 minutes. Saw a 2-point, a spike, and the deer just kept moving closer into this gully. Finally they went behind some trees, so I was able to get into the trees with them. And then right down there, they let me walk the last 20 yards. I was 71 yards away, and I made the shot, and the buck was standing broadside. And he came running right up this ridge right here, And I thought I missed him because I spent 20 minutes down there looking for my arrow. And there was a couple guys up on this ridge on this road. And they watched the buck. He was way up there on top. And he come stumbling back down the road, down this ridge, all the way over here. He made his way down the spine of this ridge. And finally, he fell over, right down over. And I finally made the ridge. But see, I was down in the hole and they whistled to me and they said, "Hey, your buck's up here." And so I ran up here and I couldn't hardly believe it. I go, "Man, don't get your hopes up." And I come up here and sure enough I had hit him. I don't know where yet, but and he's a beautiful 5x5. I can't even believe it. Shot him at 71 yards and Jared and Darby are on their way. They've had a good time too. So I'm just going to get some things ready. Yeah! My first buck. In a long shot. I still can't believe it. But it's true.
Opening day success.
The big buck, I'm all done. I'm all done hunting.
You know who's driving for 8 days?
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, he does got mass.
Nothing broken and it's really even. There's not going to be any reductions there. I'm thinking 140.
Nice
Wow.
job. All right, turn. Let's see the sides of him. There you go. Nice.
I love it. Thank you, Lord.
Lead sled dog.
We're dragging this beauty up. Darby says we can make it to the rip ball. Okay, here we go. Who was supposed to bring this sled? I forget. What was that?
My twin.
Huh? This is what we call Goofy Ridge. We're on day 2 of the hunt now. And we've spotted about, I don't know, a dozen deer or so. There comes the sun. We just, we're looking at a 5-point.
They're going up the side a little.
And we just dropped Darby off. Darby would have shot that 5-point, but it's still too small for Jared. We can't get a hold of Darby, so this will be on tape, and Darby will... This is an easy shot from the road. Getting ready to make his descent down into the canyon here. We're going down a really icy, steep slope. The ruts are pure ice. Having a little bit of pain here because we're wondering if we're going to all die.
Got my hand on the door and I've had it open once already.
We're going to walk to the end of the suicide road. Here we go. Going about 20 miles an hour and it's about 20 degrees. We're all chained up. We're ready to go. We're going to turn around on this cliff here. It's a little slippery out here. And look what we found. We found a rig that's like over the edge, like a nice GMC.
He's coming uphill. Jackknifed it.
We're not going over that. Yeah, what are you going to shoot?
Anything.
Shoot anything. You can need a tag.
Well, yeah, but you have until next Thursday. I have no problem shooting a 2-point. Maybe a 3-point.
You like my halo?
7 o'clock in the morning. This is day 3 of the hunt. We're only about a half hour into the hunt. And there he goes on day 3. I'm going down to see if I can find that little 5-point again. Well, I made it back to the scene of the crime 2 days later. 71 yards from right here. I think I'm going to go all the way to the top. See what there is up there. I just bumped a 4 or 5-point. He's right over there. I just bumped a nice 3x3 with eye guards. He's probably 22 inches. Boy, he's maybe the blondest antlers I've ever seen. Just spotted another big buck over there. Gonna see if I can go get close to that big buck. Turns out he's a 4x4, an inch outside his ears, so it should be fun. I'll see how close I can get. Didn't work too good. I got within about 150 yards of that buck. Well, I was going after that 4x4. I come over the top of the ridge and lo and behold, there's another 3x4. There's bucks all over the place. It's the end of the day. Sun's gone down. Day 3. Ended up with 15 deer and 6 bucks. 4 of them were nice wall hangers. On my way to meet Jared so we can go down and have dinner and meet Darby. I am so happy because I found my flip video in the truck. Woo! What do you got? Thanks for giving up the seat for Darby.
I get the front seat. Yay!
Jared's gonna go over and go underneath Goofy Ridge, see if he can find that 180 buck.
I'll shoot the biggest thing I
Shoot a
can.
1x2, making sure it's a real 2-point.
No, actually, day 4 of the afternoon hunt. Hey, I get to follow Darby. We just jumped 4 does down the canyon. Gives you a little bit of idea how steep it is here. Nature's little pine cone den. Darby and I came down the hole here. We saw 14 deer and 3 bucks. We saw the limper, or I saw the limper. He was a 3x4 that's been hurt or injured, and he was limping along down. He was going to show me where that head is. Take a picture of it too. So Darby's going to go show me where the hanging head is. There it is. Hanging sideways. Yep.
6 or 7 inches.
Yeah, it does look like it does, but I don't know. We can get enough high definition video to do anything. Oh, the right ear looks like it has a bullet hole in it. It's the right shape. So it's a 5x5, but it's actually kind of a small one. Have you had a good day, Darby?
Yeah.
This is day 5 of the hunt. I'm on my own on an officer, and I'm gonna see how far I can walk up to him in my deer hat. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna walk right at him. Well, I was on my way to go after some does with the deer hat on, and I spotted a nice 3x3 with another doe. Now I'm gonna go off after him. Well, it turns out that 3x3 was a little tiny 4x4. And with a deer hat, I first spotted him at 114 yards, and they let me walk to within about 80. 3x3 with eye guards. What is this stuff? It's all over the hillside. Well, walk 6 gullies now. After running into those 6 does and 3 bucks. Jared and Darby are somewhere over there on that knob in the far distance. What kind of berry is this? About as big as the end of my thumb. It's a little steep there. We're just moving along and right alongside the road. Darby's running a nice 3x4. Darby's running after him right now.